Did someone say tacos? This week, I'm going to show you a really easy recipe and cocktail to use with some of the ingredients from this week's pack. I'm hungry, so let's get to it. For this week's greens pack, I am going to start with the red box for our baby greens. We have a gourmet lettuce mix, a mesclun mix, freckles lettuce, and sprinkles of bronze fennel, which have a really nice anise flavor. In our yellow box this week with microgreens, we have a micro red streak mustard, micro kale, a micro Miss America mizuna, and sprinkles of micro beet. Be sure to look out for that really bright red color in your micros this week. We have a really special surprise for our blue box this week. For our herbs and edible flowers, we have lemon basil, viola flowers, and a really special treat, toothache buttons. Toothache buttons have the nickname of electric button, buzz button, Szechuan button, electric daisy, and it tastes exactly as it sounds. When you chew this flower straight up, it'll feel like a numbing or an intense salivation sensation in your mouth. More on how to use that a little bit later. We've got an oyster medley this week. For this week's shrooms, we have blue oyster and yellow oyster mushrooms. For this week's smoothies, we've got Biscay Green, which has Farm.One's Blue Spice Basil, Red or Dead, which has the oxalis leaves, that's what gives it that really bright color, and Rose Cherry with Farm.One Rosemary. This week's surprise is sour cream from Dr. Cow. Based right here in Brooklyn, they use the power of fermentation to make spreads, cheeses, and yogurts. This sour cream is made from cashews grown in Indonesia and uses the power of fermentation. It's the perfect topping for tacos or quesadillas. I'm going to use Dr. Cow's sour cream to top these tacos from Maya's Taqueria, right here in Prospect Heights. The only spoon I ever use is a cocktail mixing spoon, so don't mind me. Now back to that toothache button. Toothache buttons are a great complement to making cocktails because of that tingling, salivating sensation. Today I'm going to be making a lemon basil Collins and garnishing it with a toothache button. In a cocktail shaker that already has ice, I'm going to muddle the lemon basil leaves. Then I'll add some cucumber slices and then muddle it again. Then in the cocktail shaker, I'm going to combine gin, simple syrup, and a little bit of lemon juice. You can also add soda water if you'd like. Fill that all up and shake it until it's cold. Now with a cocktail glass, I'm actually going to dampen the rim with some water and dip it into a toothache button sugar. We made the toothache button sugar by plucking all of the petals off of the toothache button and mixing that with plain white sugar. Then I'm going to take the drink and strain it into the glass. And to make it even more beautiful, I'll add an extra garnish of lemon basil and drop in a toothache button. And with the toothache button sugar, every sip will be electrifying. I'd love to see what cocktails you make with the toothache buttons. Show us what you make and tag us on Instagram at Farm.One. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you again next week. Couldn't forget about the taco. That's good.